got a good process. Make your processes customer friendly. Good morning, everyone. Well, welcome to another working week at Robson's retreat. Well, I say working. Look at this. You've caught us at my first job of the day, and I'm sitting down on the job. Yeah, my first job of the day is to sit down for a few minutes. I've just finished the drive into the studio, and obviously if you've seen last week's vlog, you'll know my back's a little bit not tickety-boo this week, so the actual drive into work took quite a bit of energy. So my first job of the day is to rest me back before I do anything else. So I haven't even took my coat off, and I'm sitting down in my lovely comfy chair, and I think I'm just gonna continue to sit just for a few minutes and think about how I'm strategically gonna last till lunchtime. And rather disappointingly, I'm looking around the studio now. I'm sitting down in this lovely comfy seat, and I'm coming to the conclusion that my first job of the day after this little rest might have to be tidying up. What a disappointment for a Monday morning. Obviously, with not having a completely amazing back last week, I've obviously abandoned the studio. Following my live stream, I was doing a packaging live just before the weekend. I spent the weekend more resting my back, but I did a live stream before the weekend to finish the day, and then I was so tired after that I actually got stuck on the floor. At one point, if you haven't seen the live stream, I did do an edited replay, so go check that out. But yeah, I got stuck on the floor. So once I'd finished the live stream, I just thought, do you know, as much as I love it here, I've had enough for today. And off I went home. And now it's Monday morning, and I've come in to start my working week. Disappointingly, I think I'm going to have to tidy some stuff up first. So I think it's going to be off with the coat in a second, and on with some tidying up. Oh dear. Right, the coat is off, and I'm out of the seat. But by heck, it's absolutely freezing. When I left home this morning, there were quite visibly other people around scraping the ice off their cars, so you could tell how it was a lot chillier last night. Fortunately, my car was parked in a sheltered spot, so I had no ice scraping to do today. But it was noticeably colder, and it's noticeably colder in the studio today too. Look at that. Actually down to 17 degrees in here. So maybe I need to do some tidying up to warm up anyway. 18 degrees. It clearly sensed my need for heat. Or maybe it's just me warming it up. Anyway, I think I need to move around somewhat. And just for a bit of context, every week when I'm making candles in here, as part of my batch records, I do keep a record of the ambient temperature. So up until before the weekend, I'm used to coming into the studio and it being at least 20 degrees in here. So for it to drop a couple of degrees over the weekend just goes to show how cold it's getting. So autumn's definitely here, isn't it? Time to tidy up. I think I'm procrastinating. I think I just need to tidy up the things I need to tidy up. So let's get cracking. Yikes, man. And even more yikes. But no one needs to see me cleaning these with a bad back. I don't think it'll be a great sight. So let's leave a cleaning vlog for another day. I'll see you on the other side of this, guys. Right, good morning. And just a minute. Happy Wednesday, guys. And if you're wondering what happened, hang on, what happened to the rest of Monday and Tuesday? Hang on, give us a second. I'll get sat down and I'll explain. That's better. Nice comfy seat. Let me fix my crazy hair as well, because I saw it taking my snood off. It went a bit wild. Actually, I think it might just have to stay a bit wild. So yes, it's Wednesday now. Obviously, in the previous clip you'll have seen, I was about to start some vigorous tidying up. And well, after I tidied up with me poor little back, I was actually physically knackered. So I went home. I just sacked off the whole rest of Monday. Well, that's not true. That's a bit colloquial. If you don't speak English, I decided basically not to spend the rest of Monday in my studio. So I went home. I still did work from home though. I wasn't lazy, but just paperwork and stuff. Because I needed to rest me back. So that was the rest of Monday. And then Tuesday, I spent at least 5 hours on a web chat at home to my internet provider. So that's practically a shift in itself, isn't it? Trying to get my package changed, and still ended up with no resolution at the end. So in the chat, in the comments, if you have any recommendations for a decent internet provider, please put them in the comments, because I am on the lookout. 5 hours on web chat, guys. That's no good. A very good lesson for a business owner. Sadly, is how sometimes you learn from other companies how not to treat your customer. And with this particular company, I've been with them for over 11 years, guys. That's a long time to be a repeat customer, isn't it? High lifetime value with my custom. But obviously being a customer so long, your needs change over the years. So I did want to change my package, and the quote they gave us to change the package, it was expensive, really expensive. So I'm checking out the other options. But yes, it took 5 hours physically on web chat, and then probably in total about the best of 6 hours by the time I'd actually found where the web chat was and looking at information on their own website. That's not a good process for customers. So a learning process from one business to myself. Make your processes customer friendly, make them easy for your customers, and also when a customer's out of contract, make it easy for them to stay. Don't give them a hard time. I actually spoke to, apart from the chatbot, 3 different agents yesterday as well. And the first one couldn't even help me, didn't have the right resources. So, yes, not a good experience, not a good experience. Anyway, it's Wednesday now, so I've got lots of work to do. As always, my melters are on with lovely soy wax melting down to make lots of new lovely things. I've got packaging to do, as always. I don't think there's many days go by where I'm not packaging up something in here. And I think today I'm going to package up my last batch of lemon sherbet bars. Have I vlogged that? I think I might have vlogged it. Let me check. Do you know, I've had a look and I cannot see it. I'm actually not sure. I know I've done it as a TikTok. For anyone who isn't on TikTok, my batch of lemon sherbet, why it's so special. It's only a batch of 5 bars, and it's the last ever batch of lemon sherbet from my original OG kind of scents that I was pouring when I first started. My suppliers decided to discontinue the oil, so these are the last 5 ever lemon sherbets that I'll be able to package up and send out. So it's a bit of a moment, I guess. It's the first product as a relatively new business. It's the first product I'm discontinuing. So I'm kind of thinking as I package them up, either I'm going to vlog it or I might do a little live. Seeing as I'm trying to get into live stream practice. So I might actually do a little live just to package up these glorious 5 little bars. So I think that might be a job for the day, amongst the other things to package up as well. But I think the first job of the day, the first proper job, as is the first proper job most days, is to get a cup of tea. So that's what I'm doing next. And here it is. So I think I might do a tea time live, just a little chatty live. So let's go live stream. Going to sit in my comfy little chair and let's get this tripod set up. As it is, I'm still waiting for wax to melt down, so I cannot do anything with this yet. Yeah, I think we'll just turn that up a little bit. That's possibly why I'm still waiting for me wax to melt down. So We'll give it a little bit more heat, not too much, because we don't want to scorch the wax. We're not boiling it. And I'm going to sit down. I'm going to have my cup of tea, and I'll probably trim some labels and do a cheeky little live while I'm waiting for that to do its stuff. And I'll just show you these guys. This is the batch of lemon sherbet that I mentioned before, the last ever batch of lemon sherbet that I've made from this particular supplier. It smells amazing. I can smell it. It's just wafting up from where it's sitting there. Batch number, you can see it there, the last ever one that's made. And a few little cheeky hearts as well, so I'll probably package them as samples. 100% this is the end of an era. This is the safety information that goes on the back of all of those bars of lemon sherbet. But before I can use them to sticker up the packaging, I need to cut them out. So while I'm doing my live, that's what I'm going to be doing, is a little bit of label cutting. So let's get on with that. I'm going to be using this, I'm vlogging on my phone, I'm going to be using this for the actual live. So I am going to have to stop vlogging, but I'll see you on the other side. Change of plan, I've got no battery left. I'll see you tomorrow instead. I failed with that transition, didn't I? See you tomorrow, guys. Good morning, guys. And we'll start with today's takeaway from yesterday. Always know what your battery's doing. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Jobs for today. A little bit more cleaning, but not as it's not as bad as the other day. This will be a little bit more light work than was it Monday? Monday. I've got some more packaging to do. This is a slight underpour on Christmas memories. So these are going to become sample chunks. It smells divine, guys. And if you happen to be wondering what a divine Christmas memory smells like, it's orange and vanilla with a small amount of cinnamon in as well, but not for spice, for warmth. It smells gorgeous, guys. Really excellent throw on it, and just really cozy as well. It's a really nice melt for when the nights draw in. It smells amazing. How many times have I said that? I think I like the smell a lot. And then I've been making lots of these lovely bars, guys, to mention. It's very lavender heavy on this one. It's absolutely gorgeous, really relaxing. And I need to check my website to make sure that I've got plenty in the inventory, and I need to amend that if I haven't. Oh, I just listened to that back. I think I might have been a bit close to the microphone. I think my voice was a bit loud, so sorry if I've deafened anyone. It wasn't intentional. But yes, lots of lovely bars of Dimension, looking for a lovely new home. So if you've never tried it before and you love Robson's Retreat, highly recommend giving them a check out on the website, guys. But yeah, let's get cracking with the many jobs I've got to do today. Before my back tells us it's time to go home. Check me out, looking for the sympathy vote. It is getting better, guys, I do promise. Hopefully next week I'll be a lot more sprightly in this vlog. And I know this week it's been quite chatty rather than quite makey. But necessarily so this week. Next week, I promise. I'll still be chatty. I can't help myself, but there'll be a lot more kind of to-ing and fro-ing and general activity. Look at that. Need to fill this little beauty up, don't I? Not much wax in there at all. Hang on. This is where I need to be careful of my back. Because these lovely boxes weigh 20 kilograms each. I might need to put my phone down for a minute and do this with two hands and very carefully. Here we are. This is what a box of 20 kilograms of wax looks like, everyone. Now when you take it out of the box, it looks like this. Teeny tiny little pellets. And then they go into my melter. And when it's melted down, of course it looks like this, but obviously it'll be a lot fuller when I've put some in. So let's get on with that. Yay! Lovely jubbly, as Del Boy would say. Hopefully you know who Del Boy is. He's a very famous TV character here in the UK, but the actual programme hasn't aired for a few years now, so I may well be showing my age by making that reference. But anyway, the wax is going in, that'll melt down, and then I can get on with making some lovely wax bars. let's keep going with adding some more. Alright then, making's been achieved, and I'm back in my chair. That's a common occurrence this week, I think. I've got another cup of tea in my hands and I'm tired. So I think I'm going to go home and do some work from home for a bit, and I think I'm going to wrap up this week's vlog here, and I'll probably edit this afternoon. So I'm going to thank you all for tuning in. Next week, hopefully, like I said earlier, hopefully I'll be a bit more sprightly with my making, and a bit more hands-on with showing you what's happening, rather than all the face-to-camera chatty stuff all the time. And thank you so much if you've made it to all this way through this vlog, because I think this is probably one of the longest I've done. Epic proportions. Thank you so much for making it all this way, and it truly means the world. Take good care, have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you in the next one.